Hello gang, welcome back once again to a Freeform Friday, Legos edition. If you're tuning in for the first time, I am the Articulate Grunt. Welcome to my channel. Let's have some fun. Now, I enjoy Battletech, tabletop, and video games. I also enjoy Legos. And I like to keep my hands busy, play with different stuff, so my wife got me a couple of kits over the last couple of weeks. First off, is the Lego City snow groomer. It's a snow plow. It's cool. The big thing though is that snow cannon. That was the thing that really caught my attention. She noticed that it caught my attention, and she got me the kit. Now, I have finished it. The cannon is not armed. It is empty because I really don't have space in here to fire it off without the pellets either getting eaten by a dog, attacked by a cat, or lost. But I tested it at work. I usually build during my dead times at like 2 or 3 in the morning. Helps keep me awake. 2 a.m., 3 a.m. watching sensors. I'll have the parts in front of me, between me and the sensor screen, just doodling and building. It's got a cool little rotary. Now, the one minor disappointment to this kit, it's only got 197 parts, of which a good 40 of which, gotta change my grip, are the working tracks. Yes, the tracks work. It has a wheel up underneath so it can sit properly on the surface. Should probably, where's its box? So it can sit properly, and it will roll along. The cool thing I discovered cleaning up my desk is that aside from being able to adjust these front forks to go really wide and kind of flat, or bringing them in, is I found it hilariously easy to actually use this on the lower setting. It sits flat on the surface and makes it real easy for cleaning up random Legos, bits, and things laying around on the surface. You can actually use this as a little plow and gather things up with the scoops bent in like that. It'll actually gather the things to the middle, and you can scoop them into a pile really easy. I mean, yes, it's faster to sweep it up with your hands and stuff, but it's just fun, cool, and it catches everything. So that was really cool. Now, a good 40 or so of those parts, 40, 50 bits, are building the tracks. You have to link every one together, get them put on the track wheels properly and everything, but it's still really cool. They're functional tracks. This just basically keeps it at a level where it can run properly. As I was saying, though, also, I tested this in the office. Now, over time, it's going to get loose, it's going to get stretched out from being used and everything, from constantly being reloaded with little pegs, but they've got a good 15 to 20 foot range. I mean, a little bit of elevation, and you pop those suckers loose, it's like ding, 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 and they went flying across the open hallway space in the office, down the hall. It was cool. It's a nice little build, though. Space for dude in the cab, and his coffee cup was tweak my wrist at really odd angles, so I don't have to change my grip. Bugger it! Change the grip. Ah! Little coffee cup on the dash. It's a cool little piece. Clip that cab lid back in place. Now, in all honesty, it's really cool. It was fun. But I am probably going to steal the cannon off and mount it on something else. Maybe my space station as a defensive gun, as I continue to build and expand, modify that, and let the aliens attack. It's actually 6-barreled. It'll have 6 little pellets in there, and as you turn the back dial, it actually runs a little piston up through here, and that gray piece in the middle there has a little angled tab on it. So you rotate it around and it pops them loose, and that's what sends them flying. Well, the pressure sends them flying, but that's what pops them loose so they can go flying. I'm probably going to steal that onto something else, and this snowplow is probably going to go on a shelf, get pulled off for, entertainment cleaning time. Cleaning up odd bits and things and cleaning table surfaces. I'll pull up the snowplow to make it a little more fun. Now, while that's entertaining, while that was fun, it wasn't a big challenge to build. You'd think the tracks would be, but more they were a time investment than an actual challenge. It was still fun. It's still a nice piece I'm really happy to have. Now, a newer kit just came out probably within the last month. I don't know. I don't track Legos that closely, but I've not seen it before. My wife picked me up one of the Creator 3-in-1 kits, the Space Mining Mech. As you can see, it's got 3 different types. It's got the big, standard, human-formed. It's got a walker, and then it's got a multi-leg crawler. Oh, it's got better images on the back. There we go. Being a big Battletech fan, I, of course, went with the humanoid walker. Now, this thing took time. It is a 327-piece kit. It took time and effort to put together. It took some focus and patience in a couple spots, but it comes together. The light's going to drown that out. Let's see if let's reduce that a little bit. There we go. Now, it looks cool, but it gets better than that. This cockpit will actually open up. First things first. It came with like a computer core to build for an AI pilot. I don't like that. And it works just as fine with any other regular figure. So, grabbed one of the lady astronauts from the space station, and she looks just thrilled and happy, but who wouldn't be given the chance to pilot a mech? Even if it is a, space mining mech, she gets to pilot a mech. And she will drop right there into the cockpit. If I pay attention to how I'm putting her in, so I don't catch her feet off to the side. Catch, angle, and close the canopy. Good to go. Oh, now, a few fun things. It was a lot of fun to build. A lot of staggered parts at different angles. Don't remember which way the light and camera displaces things. Now, a couple of cool things. All the limbs actually move. This hand, the fingers will actually spread or come together and fold in for a nice fist or to hold something. So, you can go for some nice bludgeon attacks, but or pick up, valuable resources you found. Loot and salvage off the battlefield. Kind of like a merc unit using what they can find and getting a hold of an aggro mech. But also, that other arm. Oh, yeah. Now that's a Solaris melee attack style dream. Yeah. Buzzsaw cutting them up. Oh. The legs will also adjust. Let's get them even here. Make sure I stay in camera with it. There, so now it's moving out. And let's return to, a basic standing pose. Easier to do if I've got her on the tabletop for a sec so I can make sure she's balanced right. There we go. Now, she is a space mining mech, so as one might suspect, oh yeah, the arms can go way out there too. These are great joints. Joints and gears they've got put together for this. There we go. I know. So childish. But it's meant for space. It's got a thruster pack that goes on it. So, agro mining mech with jump jets. I love it. I'm going to be playing with this thing. I'm really tempted after building this to take my space station and instead attach it to a couple gray base plates to make like a moon base and start building a hangar next to it. Yeah. Okay, enough. Enough of this. There you go. Put that away. Put it away. There. Yeah. There we go. So I'm really tempted to build a moon base instead of a orbital space station, and build a hangar on next to it, defense force. But if I'm going to do a little defense force type thing, of course with the coloration it'd almost have to be Commissar. Then the temptation becomes, well, how do I arm it better? It's going to need some guns. That's going to be my modification challenge for the future. Now, this cannon is just, to me, just looks like it's probably too big. Let me retrieve it right quick, though. And we're going to mount it as a shoulder piece. Yeah, see, that just looks too big. Going to need a lot of modifications even to make it fit up here somehow. But I've got a smaller one from a different kit from a fireboat elsewhere. I might see about fitting it up. Maybe coming up with a few other ideas. But that'll be something I'll be playing with on the side, getting bored and getting creative sometime. In which case, if I find, trying to reattach that with back to the snowplow with one hand, not working. If I find something that works well, that I like, I'll be bringing it back for one of the modified Lego build videos. As well as if I decide to actually go with a moon base instead of a space station. Which would open up opportunities. I like it. I might be doing that. So, with that though, leave me thoughts, comments, observations, suggestions, input down below. If you'd be so kind, hit that like or dislike, subscribe if you haven't already. If you have and you want to make sure YouTube lets you know when I put out new material of whatever kind, ding that notification bell. More important than any of that or any of this, though, if there is someone or something important in your life that matters to you, then whether it's up and out, face to face, being silly, whether it's up and out, face to face, or from behind your keyboard, or just pick up the phone, get involved, be someone that matters, make a difference. But take care, stay safe. I am the Articulate Grunt. I hope to catch you back soon, but for now, I'm out from here. Bye.